So JP players, the New Year's Step Up banner is out. Global players, yours is not right now, but of course it is going to happen, so don't worry. This is a pretty cool banner where you can do 3 rounds of step ups, or each step up equaling 200 dragon stones, and with each step, which is 5, you'll be guaranteed a certain character. Now I can't really read too much, but it's usually just category, LR, category, but in a higher category, like gear, I guess, or like power up, and then an LR that is to a higher degree, and then we also have the final step, which is obviously the best of the best category units. Now what's cool and different about this one is that there's actually an extreme version. With so many units, I guess, in Dokkan, they had to separate it to super and extreme, which is good actually. It benefits us more than anything else because, let's be honest, super units are just better in this game, and unfortunately, the extreme side, it's really not worth to summon on this banner specifically. Let's check out the actual featured lineup in here. So, there's actually Dokkan Festival units, as you saw from God Goku. But there's actually LR Dokkan Festival units, being Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. We got the Gohan in here. Well, there's actually only 2, I guess. And then we go back into the TURs. Like, God Goku's in there. There was Kid Goku, World Tournament Goku. Some really good EZAs like Piccolo and Future Gohan in here as well, if you haven't pulled them. And, of course, Jiren. For the extreme side, we got the LR Cooler, which is and then LR Cell for the Dokkan Fest units. Turles in here, Mars Jr., and we got Raditz, the GOAT. There's always a GOAT in each banner. Zamasu EZA in there as well. It's not as strong of a banner compared to the other, but if you're technically looking for like Mars Jr. specifically, I mean, you could try out your luck or something like that. Honestly, now to go even deeper details for each single step, I will show you the guaranteed featured that you could possibly get for each step. So this is step 1. So pretty much units that EZA. There's actually some really good high tier step up ones. And then step up 2 is the LR. This one maybe not the greatest. I'd say the only big catch is Super Saiyan Goku and like KO and Caulifla and God Goku as well. Then we got the 3rd step up, which is Dokkan Fest. There's actually some alright ones. You even can get the LR Gohan in here as well. Kid Goku, Yamcha. 4th step is another LR, which honestly in here, Bulma is the only one here. I think all of these rely on an EZA. Goku, if you're versing tech enemies, I guess could work. And then step 5 is the high tier Dokkan Fest units, which you got God Goku in there and World Tournament Goku. At least it's like 1 in like 5, I guess, for each step up, or 1 in 7 here. Imagine if they fuse the extremes and the supers together. It's really bad if it happens. So I like that they did split it. And then this is the extreme side. The extreme side first step up is not bad, other than, you know, not trying to pull Golden Frieza. LR selection in here, however, is oof. And then the 3rd step up for the category units. Got LR Cell in here. Step 4. Subaru, Merge Zamasu, Vegeta. I think they're all pretty solid. Even Janemba in here as well. Extreme step 4 is not the worst thing ever. Even Golden Frieza's in there. And then step 5 is the category 1, which is a 1 in 5 chance to pull Piccolo Jr. If I was to recommend you guys to do anything, it would be to do the first 2 steps. That's about it. See if you can test your luck. Because even though you get a few selections for each step, you can actually still pull the other units, just not in that 10th position of your multi-summon. So, for example, in my first step on the super side, I could still pull World Tournament Goku if I'm lucky. Remember, for JP players, you do have the anniversary just right around the corner, literally a month from now. So, it's best not to waste your stones here. But for 50 Dragon Stones for 20 characters is actually really, really good. I won't be summoning on this account, but I actually have plans for a really cool challenge later on this week. So stay tuned for that on this YouTube channel. Once you do the 3 rounds of step-ups, which all equal to 200 Dragon Stones each, so 600 Dragon Stones, this becomes a regular banner with the, with an insane list of featured units with no guarantees at all for Dokkan, for the Dokkan Fest. So, obviously not worth to summon past 600 Dragon Stones if you are a whale. Global, however, you have a different story. You won't have, obviously, as many featured because you saw Super Trunks was in it. Turles was in it. So, you will probably have older Dokkan Fests. And you actually won't have that many hype summons for like a few months. So, it is actually kind of worth it to get your pulls in now, as they are guaranteed featured, and obviously anything guaranteed gives it a little bit of more value, even if it isn't the uber duper new units. For other news, we got the New Year's greeting on JP. It doesn't really go into too much. They just say thank you for supporting Dokkan Battle, whatnot. They did give us hints on the New Year step up banner, which I didn't want to make a video on because it wasn't too much information to provide you guys. There is a New Year login bonus, which we will go through. And you can now get the Icarus character, which doesn't do much. You can just sell him or lock him, up to you. Get aged meat as well. In addition, though, we are getting more stages for Ultimate Red Zone version 2, as expected from the data download. But also Extreme Z Battle for Ella characters. And they're phrasing it that it's happening in January, which is actually really interesting that they say Ella characters. There's not much confirming which characters it's going to be, but since Ella Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku is literally on the image, it is safe to assume it is going to be him. I don't know if they're going to go with Tapion and Minosha as well. It even could be a free-to-play EZA, because they didn't really specify what kind of Ella character. It's up in the air what it might be. And maybe this is just a mistranslation on my part with the Ella characters. But for now, that's what I am seeing right there. Now, as for New Year, on JV, we are getting the cool login, which if you haven't jumped into Dokkan, make sure you do so. Good luck on getting the Ultra Super Lucky for the 7 Dragon Stones and Kais. And then finally, the login bonus. You actually will get 24 free Dragon Stones for login for the very first time in 2024, which is cool. Of course, some Icaruses will be in your box as well. So make sure you grab those while you can. And honestly, say for the anniversary, it's going to be way better for your stones. The only exception as a JP player to really go for this, if you're re-rolling and you just want to get like a nice base, because in there's some good base units, I would say, for super units such as the Ultimate Goku, God Goku, of course, like very versatile. You probably won't see these characters in the 9th anniversary banners, of course. Kid Goku is not too bad as well, just as like a starter kit in a way if you can get these, and also Yamcha. But that's up to you if you want to get like a versatile character box for like Super Battle Road, Ultimate Clash and whatnot. But for the most part, if you want to build like the best of the best team, you probably just want to wait for the 9th anniversary on JP. So anyway, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Good luck on your summons if you are summoning. And if you have the spare 50 Dragon Stones, I'd recommend the first 2 steps on both sides as well. Maybe you might get a really cool LR that you didn't have. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.